Have you ever felt that ache? You meet someone, the spark is there, everything feels electric, and then slowly or all at once, it falls apart. You're left wondering, why do I keep choosing people who can't give me what I need? Why does love always leave me anxious, exhausted, or alone? Friend, I've been right there with you, staring at my phone, heart pounding, replaying every text, convinced I'm too much or not enough. That pain is real, and it's not your fault. Today, we're diving deep into the audiobook summary of Attached, the New Science of Adult Attachment and How It Can Help You Find and Keep Love by psychiatrist Amir Levine and psychologist Rachel Heller. In the next 15 minutes, you're going to discover the hidden blueprint that explains exactly why you keep picking the wrong partners and the simple, science-backed way to finally choose someone who feels like home. You'll learn your attachment style in minutes, understand the trap that's been sabotaging you, and walk away with practical tools to create the secure, loving relationship you deserve. If you're ready to stop the cycle and start feeling safe in love, stay with me. This one's going to change everything. Let's begin. Picture this. You're in a relationship that looks perfect on paper, yet every little thing your partner does or doesn't do feels like a fret, a delayed text, a canceled plan. Suddenly, your whole body is on high alert. Why? Because, as Levine and Heller reveal, we all have an attachment system, an ancient survival mechanism wired into our brains. Just like a baby cries when mom leaves, our adult brain treats separation from our partner as danger. It's not drama, it's biology. The authors share the story of their friend Tamara. She was smart, beautiful, successful, yet she stayed in a painful on-again, off-again relationship with Greg, who kept her at arm's length. She couldn't leave, even though it was destroying her. Her friends didn't understand, but attachment theory explained everything. Attachment theory explained the range of behaviors in adult relationships. Your attachment style decides whether you chase closeness or pull away when things get intimate. And once you see the pattern, the puzzle pieces snap into place. Practical takeaway right now. Tonight, write down 3 recent moments when you felt anxious or shut down in a relationship. Just notice the trigger, no judgment. That awareness alone starts rewiring your brain. You've got this. Society tells us, be independent, don't be needy. But Levine and Heller flip that script with what they call the dependency paradox. Here's the truth straight from the book. When your attachment needs are met by a caring partner, you actually become more independent, bolder, and braver in every area of life. Your partner becomes a secure base, like a loving parent for your inner child, so you can explore the world without constant fear. The authors back this with groundbreaking research from John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth. Babies who felt securely attached grew up more confident. Same for adults. Imagine feeling so safe in your relationship that you finally chase that big dream, speak up at work, or travel alone because you know someone has your back. That's not weakness, that's power. Practical takeaway. Next time you feel the urge to pull away or prove you don't need anyone, pause and ask yourself, what would feeling safe and supported right now look like? Then ask your partner for one small thing, a hug, a call, reassurance. Watch how it actually makes you stronger. Okay, friend. This is the part that feels like looking in a mirror for the first time. The book gives you a clear self-assessment. Here are the core profiles, straight from the pages. Secure. Being warm and loving comes naturally to you. You're comfortable with intimacy and independence. You don't freak out if your partner needs space. You communicate needs easily. About 50 to 60% of people are secure. Anxious. You want to be very close, but worry your partner doesn't reciprocate. You crave connection, but small things trigger fears of abandonment. You overthink, seek reassurance, feel things deeply. Avoidant. You equate intimacy with a loss of independence. You value freedom above all, pull away when things get too close, and often don't even realize you're doing it. Which one feels like home to you right now? Be honest. There's zero shame here. Practical exercise from the book. Tonight, list 3 to 5 behaviors that describe you in relationships. Match them to the styles above. Write it down. This single step has helped thousands finally understand themselves. Now the fun part, turning the lens on them. The authors teach you to watch for patterns, not just words. An anxious partner might text a lot, worry out loud, or need frequent check-ins. An avoidant might emphasize, my friends, keep their place off limits, walk a stride ahead, or talk dreamily about the one perfect person without committing. A secure partner? They show up consistently, listen without defensiveness, and make you feel safe. Imagine dating someone who, when you share a vulnerable fear, responds with, I'm here, we'll figure it out together. That's secure energy, and it's magnetic once you know what to look for. Practical takeaway? Next date or conversation, mentally note, do they lean in or pull away when emotions rise? 1 week of paying attention will reveal more than months of wondering. If you're anxious, you have a sixth sense for relationship danger. Your partner's tone changes and your stomach drops. They're late and your mind spirals. They're losing interest. The book calls these activating strategies or protest behaviors, exactly like a baby crying for mom. Real examples from the book: excessive attempts to reestablish contact, withdrawing to provoke a reaction, keeping score, acting hostile, threatening to leave, manipulation, or even creating jealousy. They're desperate attempts to restore closeness that often push the partner further away. If you've ever felt that constant low hum of anxiety that won't let you relax, this part is written for you. You're not crazy. Your attachment system is just working overtime. Practical exercise straight from the authors. When protest urges hit, pause and name it out loud. This is my anxious attachment talking. Then do one secure thing. Text a kind friend or write what you actually need instead of accusing. Small shifts create huge relief. Avoidance. You feel the pull toward closeness too, but your brain learned early that depending on someone hurts, so you deactivate. The book lists classic moves, emphasizing boundaries. These are my friends. Not inviting your partner home, staying physically ahead when walking together, or holding an unrealistically romantic view of love that no real person can meet. You suppress the very feelings you crave. Sound familiar? You want connection, but the moment it gets real, you pull back. The authors discovered through clever word association tests that avoidance brains are actually hyper-tuned to words like need, closeness, and marriage. They just learned to ignore the signals. Practical takeaway: try one secure experiment this week. Share something small and vulnerable with your partner, and don't immediately change the subject. Notice how it feels. Growth starts there. And then there's secure. Over half the population, the gold standard. Secures are warm, consistent, and comfortable with both closeness and space. They don't play games. They say, I missed you, without fear. They listen, repair conflicts quickly, and make you feel safe enough to be your best self. The book's research is clear. Secure partners create a buffering effect that calms anxious or avoidant lovers. One secure person in the relationship can raise the happiness level for both. Imagine being with someone who makes you feel chosen every single day. That's not fantasy. That's secure love, and you can learn to give and receive it. Practical takeaway: find one secure role model in your life, a friend, colleague, or even a character, and copy one thing they do in relationships this week. Security priming, the authors call it. It works. Here's the trap that catches so many of us. Anxious plus avoidant. The anxious pursues. The avoidant withdraws. The more one chases, the more the other runs, creating a cycle that feels addictive, yet soul-crushing. Levine and Heller call it stably unstable. Highs are sky-high. Lows are devastating. Trivial fights mask the real issue. One needs closeness, the other needs distance. But you don't have to stay trapped. The book shows anxious people can learn to ask for needs directly instead of protesting, and avoidants can practice letting someone in without losing themselves. Practical exercise. Write your relationship inventory. What triggers your style and what soothes it? Share one item with your partner using secure language. When X happens, I feel Y. Could we try Z instead? That single conversation has saved countless relationships. Finally, the skills that turn any style into a secure one. Secures communicate directly, non-critically. I feel scared when I don't hear from you. Can we check in at 7? They listen without getting defensive. They focus on the relationship's well-being, not winning. The authors give 5 secure principles for conflict. Show genuine concern, stay calm, suggest compromises, express appreciation, and remember, arguments are opportunities to grow closer. Ineffective communication can be interpreted in different ways, while effective communication has only one specific meaning. Practical takeaway right now. Next disagreement, use this script. When you, I feel, because, I need. How do you feel about that? Practice in the mirror. It feels awkward at first, then life-changing. Friend, after absorbing everything and attached, here's what hits deepest. Your attachment style isn't a life sentence. It's a starting point. Whether you're anxious, avoidant, or already secure, you now have the map to choose partners who feel safe, communicate with love, and build the relationship your heart has always wanted. The authors prove that understanding these patterns can truly change your life, ending the cycle of wrong partners and opening the door to real, lasting love. Diving into this book for our channel reminded me why I do this work. I've watched so many of you message me saying, "This explained my entire dating history." And every time, my heart fills with hope, because I know the next chapter of your love story can be different. So here's your call to action. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another life-changing summary. Drop your biggest takeaway or your attachment style in the comments. I read every single one and I'm here for you. If you're struggling right now, tell me one thing you're going to try this week. You deserve secure, beautiful love, and it starts today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I believe in you. Now go out there and choose you.